Yes, sir. What's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark.
Can I just say I'm very honored to be here.
Yes, sir.
I really is it on?
Mark, don't touch the mic, because otherwise the people at home are going, stop!
Sorry, everyone at home.
It's like fingers on the chalkboard. Yeah, sorry. Just got to bend down a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think my struggle a lot of times is you can go through the logic as you've very eloquently demonstrated, and you can. It's really undeniable when it comes down to it. But what I run into is that people, you reach a point with them, people of different worldviews, they say, okay, yes, I understand your point, yes, I understand your logic, but I don't subscribe, you know, or I choose not to believe that. And so I guess my question is, how do you deal with that? How do you go from them just saying, okay, I acknowledge that you're true and you're right and logical in this, but I choose not to accept that?
Well, everyone has the free will to assent or not to assent to what's out there. And God gives us the free will to do so. But here's a question I ask everybody who's not a Christian. If Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? I ask that of atheists. If there's any atheists here tonight, I hope you come up and ask a question, because I'll ask you this question. I'm just giving you a warning up front, just so you can be ready for it. If Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? I've had atheists stand at that microphone, including last night. I asked the question, and sometimes atheists will say, no, I wouldn't become a Christian if it were true. How's that reasonable? How's that rational? It's not. The problem isn't here, the problem's here. They don't want it to be true. They don't want there to be a God because they want to be God of their own lives, and God gets in the way. See, we're not on a truth quest, many of us. We're on a happiness quest. And we're going to believe whatever we think is going to make us happy. And here's the problem. You can make yourself happy over the short term by doing a lot of stupid, fun things. But over the long term, it's a disaster. And everyone in here who's over 40 knows what I'm talking about it, because many of us have tried it ourselves, right? Gee, that didn't work out. So ask the question, if Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? If they hesitate or say no, you realize the problem isn't intellectual. The problem is volitional. It's not a problem of the head, it's a problem of the heart. In fact, for you Christians in here, let me just ask one question, Mark, of the whole audience, if I can, for a second. For those who are Christians, just for the Christians, I want to ask you guys this question. I want you to think of somebody you know who's not a Christian, whom you'd like to be a Christian. Could be a friend, relative, whoever it is, right? Everyone got somebody? Okay, here's my question about the person you're thinking of right now. Is the person you're thinking of right now on a relentless pursuit of truth? They want to know if Christianity's true. Or are they apathetic or maybe even hostile? How many say the person I'm thinking of are on the person I'm thinking of is on a relentless pursuit of truth? How many? Crickets. How many people say the person I'm thinking of is apathetic or hostile? Yeah, everybody else. It is the same everywhere I go. It's 100 to 0 or 99 to 1. People don't want it to be true. So you've got to ask them that question and see where they go with it.
And then I guess your response to that would be, you know, just to pray and pray for their heart.
Yeah, pray, love them, and maybe at some point, after you planted enough seeds, and sometimes it's because some dramatic event occurs in their life, that your phone will ring and that person will be on the other end. Why? Because when something goes wrong, they're not going to call their atheist friend who's going to say, this stuff happens. There's no rhyme or reason to it. They're going to call you. When the student's ready, the teacher will appear.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.